Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Lok Seva Gurukulam. Children, are all you happy? Okay, be happy and make others happy. Very nice. Come on, all of you, be ready. You keep your pens, books ready. Okay, shall we start the lesson? And we will just recall what we have seen in the previous class. See, the first one was meaning of quadrilateral. Quadri means four. Lateral means sides. So a figure having four sides is called as quadrilateral. So figure having four sides. Can I name some of the quadrilaterals? Very nice. Come on. Who will tell? Can you name some of them? Okay. Yeah. A quadrilateral having all the four sides equal and all the four angles equal. What do you call it? Yeah, it is called square. So different kinds of quadrilaterals, and the most famous type is called as square. Square is a quadrilateral having all the four sides equal, all the four angles equal. What is the measurement of the angles? 90 degrees, right? And also two diagonals also equal, and another one is rectangle. So all squares are rectangles, but all rectangles are not squares. Are you following? Because in rectangle opposite sides are only equal, whereas in square all the sides are equal. Is it not? And also you have heard about what is called as parallelogram. As the name itself says, parallelogram is a quadrilateral having opposite sides equal, opposite angles equal, diagonals bisect each other, and so on. Also you have got one more type that is called rhombus. Is almost equal to square, but in rhombus the angles are 90 degrees, but the diagonals bisect at right angles. All the sides are equal, right? Also one more, we have what is called as trapezium. In trapezium, one pair of sides are parallel. That's all the different kinds of quadrilaterals. Of course, one is a general quadrilateral, and just now we discussed the properties. All parallelograms are rectangles, but all rectangles are not parallelograms. Why? Because in rectangle all the angles are equal to 90 degrees, whereas in parallelogram the angles are not 90 degrees. And all squares are rhombuses, but all rhombuses are not squares, because in a square diagonals will be equal, but in rhombus diagonals are not equal. In a square all the angles are 90 degrees, but in a rhombus it need not be 90. So all parallelograms are trapeziums, but all trapeziums are not parallelograms, because in a trapezium only one pair of sides are parallel, whereas in a parallelogram two pairs of sides are parallel to each other. Now we are coming to a special quadrilateral. What is special quadrilateral? That nothing but kite. So this is a kite. Are you seeing it? What is speciality of this kite? See, how many know how to prepare it? Oh, all of you. Okay, most of you, right. So you can prepare, you know how to do it. So it is almost in the shape of a quadrilateral. I am telling you the word almost because you cannot do perfect linings. Here, one pair of adjacent sides are parallel, are equal. One pair of adjacent sides are equal. Okay, so here also. Anyway, it has got 4 sides. It has got 4 angles, and this this is a bamboo stick. This also is bamboo. This also bamboo. So prepared from bamboo sticks. If bamboo is not available, you can use coconut brooms. Okay. So now the most interesting thing, you have to try a thread here. Using some gum, you have to tie it, and that thread will be long. And nobody looks at the person who plays on that kite. All will see the kite flying. Even there will be a tail. This is called the tail of the kite. Sometimes the tail will be longer. You can have 2-3 tails also. And this color also can change. This is called the Vande Mataram kite. You can have any other kites like that. Here, because there is a tricolor, you have to respect the national symbols. What is this here? It is nothing but Ashoka Chakra consisting of 24 spokes. And what is written here? Jai Hind, is it not? So these are the one type of kite. You can also do better kite. It's a very simple one. And you can have a thread. So this kite is a very beautiful example of a quadrilateral, and there only one pair of sides are equal, but sum of all the angles is 360 only. There will be 2 diagonals also. Okay, so it's also a special quadrilateral. That's why you use the word special. Now we'll come to home assignment. In a quadrilateral, all its angles are equal. Find a measure of each angle. So what is sum of all the angles? Sum of all the angles is 360. Each angle becomes 90 degrees. Can you name that quadrilateral? Yes, it is square. So square is a very famous quadrilateral. In daily life, where you get squares? There will be square tiles in your bathroom. Some of your houses, not all. In bathroom tiles they are using, na? Even the walls also they use. Floor also use tiles, T-I-L-E-S. That is a square in shape. Some sweets also will be there in square in shape. Is it not? And so many things are available in square in shape. Even in the one game is there, snake and ladder. There also you can see squares. Chess, in chess game also you can see squares. So there each angle becomes 90 degrees. Okay. Second question, the angle of a quadrilateral, the angles are in the ratio 5:7:7:11. Find a measure of each angle. So sum of all the angles is 360 degrees. They are asking each angle. To find each angle, first you have to add all the angles. Ratio of all the 4, 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 11. Total it comes to 30. Followed? So whenever ratios are given, if you want to divide it into different angles, you have to add all the ratios. Okay? And next step, therefore, first angle is equal to 5 by 30. The ratio was, remember, 5:7:7:11. That is the ratio given. So first angle is 5. How to get 30? Add all this. So total is 30. 5 by 30 into 360. 5 ones are 5 6 are 6 ones are 6 60s are. So angle becomes 60 degrees. Here also. Next is 7 by 30. So 0 0 cancels. 3 ones are 3 12s are 12 sevens are 84 degrees. Third angle. Again 0 0 cancels. 3 ones are 3 12s are 12 sevens are 84. Fourth angle. 0 0 cancels. 3 ones are 3 12s are 12 11s are 132 degrees. So the four angles are 60, 84, 84, 132. If you add all the angles, how much you get? 360 degrees, right? So nice. I think all of you can do such sums. Next sum. State which the following statements are correct or not. Which of the following statement is correct? Sum of the interior angles of quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. And 360 degree means how many right angles? 360 by 90, 4 right angles. All rectangles are squares. Is it correct? No, it is not correct, because in rectangle only opposite sides are equal, whereas in squares all sides are equal. And thirdly, a rectangle is a parallelogram. Yes, because opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, diagonals bisect each other, all that. And lastly, a square is a rhombus. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. So in this there are 3 correct answers, one is an incorrect answer. I think you have done it already, is it not? Now we will come to the today's topic. ABCD is a parallelogram. If angle A is equal to 80 degrees, find the measure of remaining angles. So in a parallelogram, there will be how many angles? There will be 4 angles. The names are A, B, C, D, you can say, or P, Q, R, S, anyone. So if A is 80, A is equal to C, because opposite sides, opposite angles are equal. And also B is equal to 80, B is equal to D. Then each angle becomes how much? So therefore, angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 80 degrees. Now how to find out B and D? So this is 80, that is 80. Suppose this is a parallelogram. I am drawing a rough figure. A, B, C, D. Here A is given to be 80. C is given to be, C also becomes 80. So 80 plus 80 how much? 160. And therefore we know the sum of the all the angles is 360 degrees. Therefore angle BC plus angle D is equal to 360 minus how much? A is 80. C, that is also 80. So 360 minus 160. How much? 200 degrees. Therefore, B is equal to angle D. How much? 200 is a sum. Each becomes 200 by 2, that is 100 degrees. If you want, you can verify. So this angle becomes 100. That is obtuse angle. This also becomes 100. That is, in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Is it all right? If you want, you can write the reason. What is the reason? opposite angles of a quadrilateral. Here also, what is the reason? Opposite angles of a parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal. So you have, come on, what is the answer you write? Angle A is equal to how much? 80. Angle B is equal to 100. Angle C is equal to 80. Angle D is equal to 100 degrees. If you add all that, what do you get? 360 degrees. Note it down. Okay, we will pass on to next question. Yeah, next question is one of the diagonals of a rhombus is equal to one of its sides. Find the angles of a rhombus. This is a rhombus ABCD. Here you are given that AB is equal to AD is equal to BD. What is BD? Diagonal. And no measurement is given. So you have to find the angles of a rhombus. Before you come to the problem, you must know the properties of rhombus. What are the properties of rhombus? Come on. All the sides are equal. That is AB, AD, CD, BC, all are equal. That is one property. Second property, diagonals bisect at right angles. Is it not? Third property, opposite sides are parallel. Now here ABCD, ABD is a equilateral triangle because all the three sides are equal. So you have how much? Each angle becomes angle A. A means what? We call it as DAB. DAB is angle A. Then ADB is equal to ABD is equal to, because the sides are equal, angles also equal, 180 by 3, that is equal to 60 degrees. So this angle becomes 60. And when you say opposite angles are equal, therefore angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 60 degrees because opposite angles are equal. And next point, and then A plus C becomes how much? A plus C becomes 120. What is the sum of all the angles? 360. So 360 is the total angle of rhombus. In that the sum of the two angles is 120. So you have how much? 240 degrees. 240, that is sum of B plus D. Therefore angle B plus angle D is equal to 360 minus 120, that is 240. And therefore opposite angles are equal. Angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 240 by 2 is equal to 120 degrees. That's all. Okay. Shall we move on to next sum? I have taken down. Okay. Very happy. We will pass on to next question. In a parallelogram ABCD, angle A is 2x plus 10. Angle C is 3x minus 20. Find the value of x. So we know that, of course some of you may say we don't know that. Because there are some boys who cannot recall. But don't tell like that. We say we know that. In parallelogram, for parallelogram you write like this. GM, ABCD, angle A is equal to angle C. Why? Because they are the opposite angles. So angle A is equal to angle C means what? So here A is how much? 2x plus 10 is equal to C means what? 3x minus 20. That is degrees. So you have bring this 2x this side, 20 this side. So you have x is equal to 10 plus 20, 30 degrees. If x is 30 degrees, that's all you are asked to find out. 1 mark question. So value of x is 30 degrees. And if you want to know the angles of the parallelogram, then we have to substitute here. A becomes 2 into 30, 60 plus 10, 70. And that becomes 90 minus 20, 70. So A and C become 70 each. Then B and D becomes how much? B plus D will be 360 minus 140. That is 220. Is it not? By 2. That will be 110 each. Okay, that's all not asked here, but you should know that also. Okay, now we will pass on to next sum. In the figure, diagonals of rectangle PQRS intersect each other at O. Angle ROQ is equal to 40 degrees. Find the measure of OPS. So this they are asking. See, in such questions you must do mentally first. Then you must write down. But mentally means what? Must think using the properties. So before you start with the problem, you must know properties of rectangle. This is a rectangle. In rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Number 1. These two sides are equal. Number 2. All angles are how much? Right angles, that is 90 degrees. Number 3, the two diagonals are equal, and the diagonals, these are some of the properties of rectangle. Now we will come to the problem. Here, this is 40, means this angle also becomes 40. This also becomes. So here this is 40 means 180 minus 40, 140. So this will become 70 each. This is 70, this is 70. And now they are asking OPS. So this is 40 means this also become 40 because vertically opposite angles. And as the diagonals are equal, these two sides will be equal. Is it not? And this will become 70 and this will become 70. That's all. So shall we write down? So in the rectangle, come on, write down. All of you ready? Are taking down? Shall I come and check? Okay, from here on I can make out who is writing, who is not writing. Be attentive, don't get up from the place. Rectangle PQRS, the diagonals bisect each other. Is it not? So you have one angle is given, QOR is given. QOR is equal to POS is equal to 40 degrees because vertically opposite angles, VOA, what do you call? Vertically opposite angles. Now we know that, because therefore you can write PO is equal to OS because diagonals bisect each other. Equal to each other. So PO is equal to OS. Therefore, we will come to the last point. OPS is equal to OSP is equal to 180, sum of the three angles of a triangle, minus 40 by 2, 140 by 2, that is 70. So answer is, they are asking OPS. OPS is equal to 70 degrees is the answer. And why these two angles are equal? Because base angles of an isosceles triangle. You can write isosceles triangle. So OPS becomes 70 degrees. Is it okay? Shall we go to next sum? Very happy. So in the figure, AC is one diagonal of a square ABCD. Find the measure of CAB. So AC is one diagonal of a square. What is the property of square? In a square, all the four sides are equal. Now I am drawing a rough figure of a square ABCD. AC is one diagonal. I am drawing rough figure again. So let us suppose find the measure of CAB. AC is one diagonal. CAB they are asking how much. So in a square, you must know, before starting you should know all the properties. What is the property of square? Come on. Yes, all the four sides are equal. Each angle of a square is 90 degrees and diagonals bisect each other at right angles. Two diagonals are equal, all that. So you can write it as ABCD is a square so in which all angles are 90. Here what does the diagonals do? The diagonal bisect the angle. So you can write it as A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to D. All angles are equal to 90 degrees. Angle CAB is equal to, total angle is 90 by 2, that is 45 degrees. Because AC is the bisector of the angle A. You can write diagonal AC bisects angle A. So that becomes 45. So this also 45. Totally it becomes 90. Noted? Very happy. Shall we move on to next sum? Now we will see what Baba says. Let us see one quotation of Bhagwan Baba. It's a beautiful photo of Baba. Baba says, start early, drive slowly, reach safely. Those who ride a vehicle, no? Whenever you want to go to some place, you must start early. Usually start late. Suppose you want to go to office, you have to attend a function, you must always start early. And you should not be in a hurry, because you should know how many signals will come, how many times it stops, and for all that you must give time, no? Suppose you want to go in a train, the train will not wait for you. You should be in time, or a flight also. 1 minute also it won't stay, it will fly off. So you must be in time, you must know all the difficulties on the way. Is it not? Sometimes rain may come, sometimes some trouble may happen, all that. For that you must start early, drive slowly, reach safely. How many know driving vehicles? Two-wheelers? Oh, most of you. Four-wheelers? They are not permitted. Don't do that. No license will be given. Only for practice you can do in your nearby your house, but not to main roads. Okay. Now let us see home assignments. Okay. First question. Parallelogram PQRS, angle P is 65. Find a measure of other angles. Can you do it? Very nice. Second one. ABC is a parallelogram in which angle DAB 70, CBD is 55. Find CDB and ADB. Of course, you must draw the diagram, otherwise you can't understand correctly. You can do it, na? Very nice. Third one, KLM is rhombus. KLM is 58. Find the measure of KMN. Come prepared. Very nice. All the best. Thank you.